Live in Your Money Manifestations Now, Series 4 of 6. Hey, Scott Houck here, and in today's video, we are going to really be jazzing some things up around your money manifestation. We are going to step into your money manifestations now because feeling's the key. We're going to step into these vibrations. We're going to step into the abundance feeling, prosperity feeling, to allow yourself to start attracting greater and greater results more than ever before. Before we jump into part 4 here of the 6-part series, in the comments below, let us know what you are activating here. So you want to say a phrase like, I just now received $5,000, thank you universe. Or I just now received $500, thank you universe. Or I just now received $20,000, thank you universe. Whatever it is that you desire, go ahead in the comments below. You're going to activate the phrase. You're going to see where we're going to actually head into this. So as we start living that money manifestation, we want to start living there in the present. All right, so by you commenting below, you're going to start to activate that and send the intention out to the universe. And then follow through on part 4 here of the 6-part series to allow yourself to really absorb the teachings best in moving forward to apply them in a greater and greater way. Now, the other parts of this series are all also published already, so go ahead and make sure you watch part 1, 2, and 3 also, because all these videos are chain linked together, and you're going to want to watch all of them all in a row, or just parts every single week, every single day, to allow yourself to really experience a great money manifestation shift. All right, so let's jump into part number 4 here of the 6-part series right now. All right, what you should start to feel as you're activating the end scene, as it's done, it's confirmed. It's like sending a letter, writing a letter, putting it into an envelope, putting the postage on the envelope, and actually sending that out. It should feel like a done deal. If you feel it to be done today, that's when it comes. The feeling of having it today allows the unfoldment of it actually being real and unfolding during the next 10 days. If you got this process and makes sense, go ahead and throw a number 7 into the chat box so we can check in and keep things active to allow you to actually learn. I know one person said in the chat box there that feeling like you're selecting an end scene, feeling like the how. What you want to see the end scene as is it's something you would see at the very end. You're not seeing how it's going to unfold. You're not seeing the middle. You're just seeing the end. A still shot image of what would happen as if this were real. If you see your bank account increase, that doesn't mean you're thinking about the how. If you visualize yourself from now until October 10th, yeah, you're trying to visualize the how, you're trying to figure it out. But again, what we're doing is thinking from the end. We're literally transforming ourselves from present day to October 10th in our mind and seeing one tiny thing that would happen as if you already had the money. So you're not visualizing the middle ground, you're just visualizing the end. All right? All right, so everyone throwing a number 7 in here, and if you have any other questions, let me know into the chat box there as we go through. Now we're going to do it for desire number 2 as well. We're going to put the music back on here. And by the way, the music, if you really enjoy it, I'll throw into the chat box as well for you to actually save and listen to for your 10 days of accountability. Let's jump right into desire number 2 here. I'm going to put the music on back for 60 seconds. And remember, as we go into element number 2, it's going to really blow you away on what we're going to be changing thoughts-wise around money. All right, let's go ahead and do it. The music will be back on here. Close your eyes and visualize desire number 2 here and now. All right, and come on back here when you're ready. So again, desire number 2, a lot of people start to feel tears of joy because they truly feel it. They truly feel the difference. Remember what we talked about at the very beginning of this? Remember what Bob Proctor had taught me a long time ago? Remember my journey that I mentioned as well, like that first many months of entrepreneurship and money really wasn't being manifested consistently? What was I doing? I was reading all the books, but I wasn't actually changing my thoughts and my consciousness. So I would have that mental and spiritual progress. I would watch the YouTube videos, Les Brown, Jim Rohn, I mean, there's so many great names out there to listen to. I'd watch the videos, but I wouldn't change the contents of my consciousness. And by actually just focusing on changing the contents of my consciousness, rather than absorbing all this new stuff in books and allowing myself to stay in, say, the manifestation accelerator materials and just learning and applying, it got the results like night and day. Okay, so remember, as we're applying here, sometimes we don't feel like it. Sometimes it's like, oh, do I have to really do this right now? Can I do it later? The best you can do is do it now. because it allows you to actually activate that thing moving forward. And it keeps you accountable to actually changing the thoughts, changing the contents of your actual consciousness. That's why this is so different than anything else, because we actually seek to change what's going on in your mind, not know how to change. You're doing phenomenal. Let's go in and step into the final desire, number 3. We're going to move right on to element number 2. We got a lot of gold still in front of us here. Let's go ahead to do desire number 3 here. Keep yourself active. If you need to get up by your seat, I know we're already 45 minutes in. Walk around a bit, do some jumping jacks, whatever it is to keep yourself focused here and now as we get into this, all right? So go ahead and look at desire number 3, visualize an end scene. And I know a couple of things are here with questions. I know Rafi mentioned, hopefully I said your name right there. Could you visualize yourself receiving a check in the mail or going to deposit a check? Absolutely, that's okay as well. It's a great end scene to picture. All right, last time here, make it your best one. It's the last one that we're going to be doing here. I'm going to put the music back on for 60 seconds. See yourself in possession of the money you want for desire number 3. Let's activate this thing. Let's bring it into your life at a greater rate, easier and faster than ever. Let's go ahead and apply. 60 seconds and music on. All right, desire number 3 is now activated. So go ahead and open up your eyes if you haven't done so already. Elton has a great question. Could you do this with your husband as a team? Absolutely you could. You could really absorb this knowledge working together. You could have mutual co-created goals and manifestations. For example, my girlfriend and I, we visualize this place that we now live in every day together. We started to live there. We started to live in the rooms. We started to see conversations we'd have. We saw people over. We saw things the way we wanted them to be. We lived there before we even got here. So that when we got here, it was nothing unexpected or unnatural. Now, when guests come here, they say, oh my God, this is a miraculous place, because we live right on the beach and the views are absolutely extraordinary, right? But it's not unnatural for us. We're just in gratitude because we've already lived there. The millionaire has already lived as a millionaire before. That's why when he reaches the million level, it's no coincidence. It doesn't feel out of the ordinary. It's not like a celebration of a parade going down the road, surprise. It's because they've already lived there, so they're not surprised when they get there. I want you to feel the same way about these 3 desire money manifestations. I want you to feel that, like, if I got there, I'm not surprised. I knew it was going to happen. And keyword there, I knew. It felt certain. How do you create certainty? You think certainty. And that's our 5-step process there. All right, let's jump right into element number 2 here. Let's go our next step. If you're ready to rock and roll, put a number 8 into the chat box here, and we'll jump right into it. And again, if you have questions that aren't answered just yet, the support team will go ahead and help you out there. And you can always post those into our accountability group after. We'll go ahead and help you out as needed. So let's jump right into element number 2 as we get into this and keep moving it forward step by step.